Hi, I'm Beck and Food's My Life. In today's video, I have some new cheesecake inspiration for you, and it's coming right up. So today I'm making my dark cherry cheesecake, but this recipe is ridiculously versatile, so you can be inspired and make this recipe your own. We have a new house, new kitchen, new haircut, so let's get stuck into this new recipe. The very first thing you're going to need to do is get yourself a 22 centimeter spring form cake tin and line it with some baking paper. Okay, so in my bowl I have some plain biscuits that I have crushed quite finely. Now to this I'm going to add some desiccated coconut. Just mix those two ingredients through, and now of course we're going to add some melted butter. Now bring those ingredients together so that it resembles wet sand, and that's how easy it is to make a cheesecake base. Now of course there's an endless choice of what biscuits you could use. I like to keep it fairly simple because I like the rest of the cheesecake to really be the hero of the dish. Okay, we're going to bring our prepared cake tin over. I'm going to just tip all that lovely base mixture in. And now using your spatula, just make sure you've got a nice even coverage of those crumbs. And of course there's no better way than to use your hand and just press that in so it's nice and firm. We're going to pop this in the freezer now to firm up slightly, just while we make the cheesecake filling. Okay, for the filling I'm using my kitchen mixer, and in the bowl I'm going to add some cream cheese, and I'm going to sift into that some caster sugar. Okay, we're going to cream these two ingredients together until it's nice and smooth. Okay, once you can see that's nice and smooth, it's time to add a few more ingredients. So to this mix now, I'm going to add some sour cream, a good teaspoon of vanilla extract, and some lemon zest. Now, when I'm baking, I like to do my lemon zest fresh, okay? Like straight from the lemon into the mix, because I find that if you do it too early and it sits on your bench for long enough, it really dries up. And the trick with citrus, of course, is that we want all that beautiful natural oil from the zest to permeate into our cheesecake mixture. So just when you're ready to add it to the mix, that's when you need to get out your lemon zester and get all that beautiful rind off one lemon, and then simply add it to the mix. All that lemon rind is in, so I'm going to pop that back on now until those ingredients have come together. Okay, now I know that's mixed nicely. I'm going to keep that on low, and in my little jug here I have dissolved some gelatin in some boiling water. So while my mixer is on low, I'm going to slowly pour in that gelatin mixer. Just a nice, thin, steady stream. And I'm just going to keep mixing this all together now until I can see that that gelatin mixture is fully incorporated. Alright, so once we've got our filling, we're going to return this to the prepared cake tin from earlier. So I've just got that out of the freezer. I'm just going to pour this in. Now this is part one of the cheesecake making process. What we're going to do now is we're going to pop this into the fridge to set overnight. And then tomorrow, I'm going to really make this cheesecake a little bit sexy. We're going to put a stunning top on it that's not only going to taste brilliant, but it's going to really look the part. So just smooth out the top of your cheesecake. Not that it's going to matter too much because we are going to cover this tomorrow. Make sure you get all that mixture on it. Beautiful. Have a taste. That lemon. Beautiful. I'm actually going to be serving this cheesecake in 3 days' time. And I've said it before, but I'll say it again in case you haven't seen any of my videos. I'm a big believer that you've got to make a cheesecake a couple of days before you want to serve it. The flavor just seems to get better over time. So I always plan in advance. I'm gonna pop this in the fridge and I'll see you tomorrow. All right, it's a new day and I have just popped the topping onto my cheesecake. Now this is really the easiest part. I have just drained 2 tins of dark cherries, placed them on top of my cheesecake, and then over the top of that, I have just made a packet of jelly. Now I like to use port wine flavored jelly, mainly because the color of this jelly really matches the dark cherries just perfectly. So I made the jelly according to the packet directions, but one little tip guys, I always add 2 teaspoons of extra gelatin to the jelly mixture because I like a nice firm jelly when I'm cutting into my cheesecake. So that's all I've done. That is how I have finished the top of my cheesecake. Seems really simple, and it really is. Now, of course, all you have to do is pop that in the fridge to set. It's not gonna take too long, a few hours or so. Overnight's even better. Once you take this cheesecake out of the tin, it really is a stunning cheesecake to look at. And of course, it's a beautiful cheesecake to eat as well. Beautiful, delicate flavors, that lemon in the filling, it's just spectacular. Now, if you do make this for your friends and family, they're going to be impressed. They really are. So if you want to try and make this dark cherry cheesecake, just visit my website. The link is in the description box below. And once you get there, just browse through my dessert recipes. To get the recipe, just click add to cart. It's only $1, pay by credit card or PayPal. Not a hefty price at all for a recipe that you're probably going to make over and over again. Hey, and if you haven't already, why don't you subscribe to my YouTube channel? It's very simple, just hit the subscribe button and that way you'll always get a little notification every time I've uploaded a new video, a new recipe. Don't forget, if you do make my cheesecake, drop me a line, let me know how you go, and I'll see you next time.